Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. It is Wednesday. We got 8 exciting races, and we got our first two-year-old race of the season for the fillies. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. The main track good. There's no turf racing today. Our first race, originally scheduled for 5 furlongs on the grass, now to be run on that good main track. It's a starter optional claimer for 4-year-olds and up, which have started for a claiming price of $25,000 or less. Scratch the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 8. Note the jockey on the 6 is Jesus Rios.
Racing at Gulfstream. Toward the inside, Trev gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Noble Prince moves to challenge on the outside. Imperial Robin's away in the top flight. Then to the outside, it's Dreaming of Nino, and trailing early is Padilla. They speed past the half-mile pole. It's Trev ahead in front. Noble Prince on the outside is second. Racing now in third is Dreaming of Nino. Imperial Robin is back fourth, and Padilla is about 6 lengths behind the embattled pace setters. They run to the top of the stretch at the 5/16. Toward the outside, Noble Prince. Toward the inside, it's Trev. They're in lockstep with Dreaming of Nino coming to call 3 wide. Imperial Robin and Padilla will have to go, and there's a 1/4 mile left to run. Harry Hernandez and Trev cut the corner with inside position and a length and a half to work with. Dreaming of Nino on the outside tries to get to him with Noble Prince and Imperial Robin. Padilla starts to find his best stride, but he's running out of time. 1/8 of a mile to go. Trev's in front. Padilla's rolling up on the outside. He'll get into second, but Trev's a winner. It's Trev and Harry Hernandez to win it by 2. Up for second was Padilla in front of Dreaming of Nino. Third, it's close fourth, Noble Prince or Imperial Robin in 56-3.
Number 4, Trev takes him wire to wire, owned by Acclaim Racing Stable, trained by Kirk Zadie and ridden to victory today by apprentice Harry Hernandez. Race 2, 1 mile on the main track. These are claimers, fillies, and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races or race in 6 months. 2 jockey changes. On the 2, it's Arnie Fontanez. On the 6, Fee and Sugar make the rider. Leroy Nelson, the weight, 121 pounds.
And they're up. From the center, My Mom Santina begins nicely. Toward the outside, Fee and Sugar is showing speed. Down toward the inside, Fleet Talk and Miss. So it's Fleet Talk and Miss hooking it up with My Mom Santina, but My Mom Santina crosses and clears and leads the way out of the 1 mile chute. Fleet Talk and Miss trying to stay up in there, and in fact, there was room for her to come back through, so Fleet Talk and Miss takes up the running to take the lead. My Mom Santina's in lockstep with her, 3.5 lengths better than Bullheaded Lady. She improves inside of Remedios, then Holy Day and Fee and Sugar, and far back to the trailer, Lady Con. They make their way down the backstretch, the opening quarter, in 24-1. Toward the outside, My Mom Santina. Toward the inside, it's Fleet Talk and Miss. They're 5 lengths in front of Remedios and Bullheaded Lady. They travel as a team third and fourth, 4 lengths better than Holy Day, who's spotted better than 10 lengths behind, a length and a half better than an inside running Fee and Sugar, and trailing the field is Lady Con. They speed around the far turn. They really picked it up to the half. They went the half mile in 47 seconds flat, and the leader is My Mom Santina by a length and a half. Fleet Talk and Miss is now losing ground while second. The rest are not of consequence, at least not right now, led by Bullheaded Lady and Remedios, and they pass the 1/4 mile pole. My Mom Santina, rider just took a look over his shoulder. He sees he has a 3-length lead on Fleet Talk and Miss, and they've put away the rest. 3/4, 112 flat. My Mom Santina leveling away. Fleet Talk and Miss will try to hold second over Bullheaded Lady. The back markers start to do some work with Lady Con on the outside of Remedios, but in deep stretch, it's My Mom Santina. Jose Alvarez puts the knee down and runs out the clock. My Mom Santina, a 4-length winner. Fleet Talk and Miss second, Bullheaded Lady third, then Remedios in 139-3.
Number 4, My Mom Santina, proves much the best and scores for Sigma Property Investments Incorporated, trained by Aubrey Mirage and ridden to victory by Jose Alvarez. We will take a short break and be back for the Rainbow 6.
Point of entry would not be denied. And they're into the stretch. Point of entry's taking the lead.
Point of entry, a 2-length lead.
It's Point of Entry taking the lead. Point of Entry will go to the Breeders' Cup on a 5-race winning streak.
5-time Grade 1 winner from a deep Phipps family, with the pedigree and physical to become the heir of Dynaformer. Point of Entry, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. Third race, 4.5 furlongs. The first 2-year-old race a year for fillies under maiden special weight conditions. Scratch the 1, Eden's Garden. Note the jockey on the 8 is Tyler Gaffleone.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Silent Prayer, and from the center, Chesson. So the two favorites get acquainted. Dagny's Revenge comes away in good shape, 3 wide while third. These top three have opened up 4 lengths on Miss Stardust, and it's Nasha Nadezhda between horses and racing fifth. Second last is Eskin Lady. Magic Lily on the outside, and trailing the field is Alcandisa. They run around the far turn. Silent Prayer has the lead. On the outside and coming on second is Chesson. Back third is Dagny's Revenge, warring it up from the back, Miss Stardust. Also Magic Lily putting in a run, and toward the rail it's Nasha Nadezhda. 22-1 for the quarter time. They race for home. With the lead, it's Jesus Rios and Silent Prayer by a length. Chesson is their second. Nasha Nadezhda coming off cover under Manny Aguilar, working into the clear for a shot. They're at the top of the stretch. Silent Prayer is in front. Down the outside, Magic Lily. From between horses, Nasha Nadezhda is coming on. In deep stretch, it's still Silent Prayer. Nasha Nadezhda trying to make this close, but Silent Prayer's a winner. Silent Prayer and Jesus Rios win it by almost 2. Nasha Nadezhda was second in front of a long shot Star Millie, who was third, and Chesson fourth in 53-2.
Number 2, Silent Prayer, very nice in its debut, owned by Jack Sorbetta Farm Incorporated, trained by Stanley Gold, ridden to victory today by Jesus Rios. Race number 4, originally scheduled for 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf, now to be run on the main track. Claimers 3-year-olds and upward which have never won 3 races or a race in 6 months. Scratch the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 7. The jockey on the 9 is Leroy Nelson.
And they're up. From the outside, I'm Wide Awake is sent hard by Leroy Nelson. Cadillac Charm from the top shelf trying to get over. Down to the inside and 4 all the marbles. Then a line of 3, including Muser. Out wide on the course, Holy Highway with Dynamic Boy. They run around the first turn. I'm Wide Awake wanted the lead, and he has it from a Headstrong for all the marbles, who's on heels while third, as the favorite Cadillac Charm gets up and around him to be second. Dynamic Boy and Holy Highway are next, and the trailer is Muser. Opening quarter went in 24 seconds flat, and they straighten out for their journey up the backstretch. With the lead, it's I'm Wide Awake. In front now by about a head. Up on the outside, here's Cadillac Charm. Cadillac Charm takes it to the leader, and now Cadillac Charm is the leader. But moving up on his outside is Holy Highway for all the marbles behind the speed. Keen wanting to do more for all the marbles. He's into second now as they go to the half-mile pole. Dynamic Boy between horses, Muser on the outside, and I'm Wide Awake is now called it an afternoon. They won a half mile in 48 seconds flat, and they kick to the far turn. Cadillac Charm leads it now by 2 from Holy Highway second. For all the marbles is now scrubbed on and not offering much reply. From between horses, Dynamic Boy, Muser on the outside, but the race will be won or lost through the favorite Cadillac Charm. He's less than 5/16 from the money, and he's 2 on top. Holy Highway is second and trying to get after him. Muser is next, then Dynamic Boy, and there's less than a quarter of a mile to go. Here's Manny Aguilar and Holy Highway on the outside of Cadillac Charm. Cadillac Charm roused, but Holy Highway sticks to him on the outside. Here's Holy Highway at the top of the stretch. Holy Highway now takes the lead. Back to second, Cadillac Charm. He had little to offer when Holy Highway confronted him, and Holy Highway will be the winner, and he's 9-2 to do it. Holy Highway and Manny Aguilar striding clear 2.5 lengths in the end. Cadillac Charm held second, Dynamic Boy third, in front of Muser in fourth, and 1:45-1.
Number 8, Holy Highway, closes to get the job done. Owned by Alexandra Racing Stables, LLC, trained by Antonio Sano, and ridden to victory today by Manny Aguilar. We're going to take a short break and be back for race number 5.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back. Race number 5, 1 mile. These are maiden claimers, 3-year-olds. The main track still listed as good. Scratch the 3 and scratch the 4, Traficante.
And they're up. From the outside, Tiger of Wales begins nicely in the center. That's Man of Fashion moving up. Man of Fashion's ahead in front, but there's a tussle on for early control as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Man of Fashion still leads the way by a neck. Moving up on the outside, Tiger of Wales, and from between horses, Cincinnatus. Widest of all is Hugueton. Then it's a length back behind the speed is Zippy Zap. Moving up on the outside, the gray Crown Holiday is angled off the fence, and trailing the field both Shoot for the Sky and Mid-Ocean. Down the backstretch at 24-3 for the quarter time, and with the lead inside, it's Man of Fashion by a neck. Cincinnatus is there second. Tiger of Wales is now third. Hugueton on the outside fourth. Zippy Zap toward the inside now fifth. It's a length back to Crown Holiday sixth. 2 lengths to the trailers, Mid-Ocean and Shoot for the Sky. They will move past the half mile in 48 seconds flat and they take it to the far turn. On the inside, it's Man of Fashion by a neck. Up on the outside, Tiger of Wales, Cincinnatus from between them. Hugueton is sent 4 wide with run, 2.5 to Crown Holiday, and now the pace quickens. They run to the top of the stretch. Tiger of Wales bids up 3 wide to take the lead. Cincinnatus under the drive now retreats to be second. Toward the outside, Hugueton. Crown Holiday winds it up from the back, but at the top of the stretch, Tiger of Wales bids this field a good afternoon. Tiger of Wales is open to 6-length lead, and he's continuing to widen. Cincinnatus wondering what happened, and on the outside, here's a late run from Mid-Ocean. Mid-Ocean with momentum. He'll get second, but Tiger of Wales has fled the scene. It's Tiger of Wales and Tyler Gaffleone wrapped up and open length winners, 8 or 9 in the end. Mid-Ocean second in front of Crown Holiday third and Cincinnatus fourth in 137-4.
Number 9, Tiger of Wales just cruises to victory. Very impressive performance. Owned by J. Armando Rodriguez, Racing Stables Incorporated, trained by Mike Maker, ridden to victory today by apprentice Tyler Gaffleone. Race number 6, originally scheduled for 7.5 furlongs on the turf, now to be run at 7 furlongs on the main track. User maiden claim is fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch the 2, scratch the 5, scratch the 8, and scratch number 9.
And they're up. A level beginning. From the outside, Starship Cosmo is looking for the lead. Down to the inside, Dee's Causeway is showing speed. And a little smarty from up between them. These 3 are quickest. They're a length and a half better than Rose Graciella. Then from between them, Jazz Banjo. And first-timer Laylo last of all as they race down the backstretch. It's Dee's Causeway in front by a neck. Starship Cosmo moves to her on the outside second. These 2 are 2 lengths better than an improving Rose Graciella, who's getting around a little smarty. Laylo is in a bit tight, second last, and Jazz Banjo is last, and they won a quarter in 23-4. They take it to the far turn. Toward the inside, Dee's Causeway. Toward the outside, Starship Cosmo. They're pouring on the speed, 5 in front of Rose Graciella third. Then it's a little smarty from the back, Jazz Banjo and Laylo. 3/8 of a mile away, 47-second half mile. Starship Cosmo starts to win the battle with the inside runner, Dee's Causeway, who is fighting right back. They're 4 lengths better than Rose Graciella, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. On the outside, Starship Cosmo is now asked to quicken. Toward the inside, Dee's Causeway. Rose Graciella steadily made ground at this top pair now. Swings into action on the outside. 3/16 to go. Starship Cosmo shortening up. Here's Rose Graciella and Jazz Banjo from the back coming on. In deep stretch, Rose Graciella, Jazz Banjo trying to split horses, and Starship Cosmo on the inside. 3 of them to the finish. It's going to be Jazz Banjo. Jazz Banjo split them at the wire to get it in 126-4.
Number 6, Jazz Banjo splits horses. What a nice ride by jockey Pedro Cotto Jr., owned by TriStar Farm LLC and trained by Angel Medina. We'll take a break and be back for the late Daily Double.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
Welcome back. Our 7th race is a 6-furlong sprint. These are claimers. They're fillies and mares. They're 4-year-olds and up. They have never won 3 races in life. There's a jockey change on number 6 phased. Make the rider Manny Aguilar.
And they're up. From the outside, Distinctly Sweet is looking for the lead. Here's Phased moving to challenge. Phased will take the lead, but not without company. Here's Princess Bella on call and Blue Temptation to the inside. Stacked 4 wide in the early stages is Honey Bunny Boo Boo. Also in the top flight and in front, BB Valentine. So BB Valentine leads. Wall of pursuers. Princess Bella on call to the inside. 3 wide is Phased. Far outside, Honey Bunny Boo Boo. On heels is It's Mariah from 5th to the inside, Blue Temptation. Then it's a stretch of another 3 to Distinctly Sweet. To her inside goes Late to the Party. It's a stretch of another 2 to the team at the back, Candy's Lady and Centella. They run around the far turn. Up on the outside, Honey Bunny Boo Boo takes the lead and moves away from Princess Bella on call. It's Mariah is next, then it's Phaedra and Blue Temptation. Trying to run on from the back, Centella with an inside lane, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Honey Bunny Boo Boo who arrives at the top of the stretch, widening on a 3-length lead. Toward the inside now, here's Centella trying to split the rail, and on the outside, it's Mariah. Farther out in Blue Temptation, Candy's Lady from last. Inside the final furlong, it's still Honey Bunny Boo Boo. She's in front, and she's the winner. Honey Bunny Boo Boo and Jonathan Gonzalez report home 2.5 to the good. Centella gets up second in front of It's Mariah third and 111 and 4.
Number 9, Honey Bunny Boo Boo wins it for owner Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Mike Petro, ridden to victory today by Jonathan Gonzalez. The 8th and final race, originally scheduled for 5 furlongs on the turf, to be run on the main track. It's a claiming event for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the 5, 7, 8, and 12. The jockey on the 2 is Tyler Gaffleone.
And runners away. From the center, All About Diva begins nicely. Mr. 954 is showing speed, and Acapulquito moves up to challenge, and up on the outside, Spa City Treasure. Back to Values is away racing 5th. Then from the outside, it's Tell Me a Joke, followed by Smoky Bird and Sun Bio as they move into the far turn. Toward the inside, All About Diva leads by a neck. Up on the outside, Acapulquito moves up to challenge now second. Mr. 954 perched off the speed third. A length and a half back to the outside, and Spa City Treasure. Toward the inside, that's Back to Values. 3 lengths clear of a rallying Tell Me a Joke as they run to the top of the stretch. Acapulquito has the lead, but here's Mr. 954 on the outside. These two set the score with 2 lengths in front of Spa City Treasure. Then toward the inside, it's All About Diva. 3/16 to go. Acapulquito game up top and leads the way by 2. Back second is Mr. 954. Then to the outside, Tell Me a Joke, but in deep stretch, it's Acapulquito moving clear. Give Manny Aguilar 2 on the card. Mr. 954 second. Spa City Treasure was third in front of Tell Me a Joke. Then it's either All About Diva or Smoky Bird to complete your high five.
Number 9, Acapulquito scores and pays $88.40 to win, owned by Morning Moon Farm, trained by Joe Russo, and that gives jockey Manny Aguilar his second victory on the card. In the pick 4, 4 paid $2,429.95. Pick 5, 5 of 5, a very sharp $9,001.70. 4 of 5, $66.65. Pick 6, 6 of 6, $9,307.28. There'll be a carryover for Thursday, $15,707.86. That wraps up Wednesday's card. We're just kicking off this week on Thursday. We got 8 more exciting races, and this weekend, what a card it's going to be. You got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night. Good luck.